according in the Sugya, before we begin this Gemara, I want to give a little introduction to the laws of Ma'aser Sheni, the second tithe. So the rules of Ma'aser Sheni are as follows. Produce that is grown in Eretz Yisrael must be tithed. Tithe means give 10%. The first 10% is given to a Levi. One must also separate a second 10%. During the first, second, fourth, and fifth years of each 7-year Shemitah cycle, this second tithe, is referred to as Ma'aser Sheni. We only do the second tithe the first, second, fourth, and fifth year. The produce separated must be eaten in Yerushalayim, or must be redeemed with money that is taken to Yerushalayim and used to purchase food. The money used to redeem this second tithe produce acquires a sanctity of Ma'aser Sheni and can only be spent on food to be eaten in Yerushalayim. Okay, that is a little introduction to what we're about to say, and you're going to see why this comes to play. Let's go back to the Gemara. The Gemara quotes the next statement in the Mishnah that said, Im haya maskiro la'acherim, if the owner of the house was in the habit of renting his home to other people, then afilu matzah betoch habayit hare elu shelo. Even if the object was found inside the actual house, the finder is able to keep it, like we said, because we don't really know who the owner is. To this, the Gemara asks, Ve'amai, why does a finder have to keep it? Leizil batar batra. Let the ownership follow the last person who lived in the house. It would make most sense that the last guy who rented the house should be the owner of the object. So why is the Mishnah saying that the finder can keep it? And the Gemara now is going to begin to support this question, connecting to what we introduced with the laws of Ma'aser Sheni. Mi lotnan, didn't we learn in the Mishnah the following case? Ma'ot shenimtzeu lifnei socharei behema. If someone found coins which are found in front of those that sell animals in Yerushalayim during the time of Ma'aser Sheni, le'olam ma'aser, we have to assume that money is holy because it's money that was set aside for Ma'aser Sheni. Behar habayit chulin. But if coins found on Har Habayit, on the Temple Mount, then those are non-sacred. Those are chulin. Those are not considered a Ma'aser Sheni. We have no reason to believe that it's considered like that. Ubirushalayim, if it was found in Yerushalayim, then it depends. Bishar yemot hashana chulin. If you found money in Yerushalayim, then it is non-holy. It's non-sacred. But bishat haregel hakol ma'aser. But if you found the money, you found the coins during the holidays, Pesach, Shavuot, and Sukkot, then you have to assume the money is ma'aser. Now we're going to get to the proof. Ve'ama Rabbi Shemaya bar Zeira. Rabbi Shemaya bar Zeira said, My Tama, what's the reason that coins found in Yerushalayim during the holidays are assumed to be Ma'aser Sheni funds? So Gemara answers, Ho'il v'shokei Yerushalayim asuyin lehitkabed bechol yom, since the marketplaces of Yerushalayim are always cleaned and swept every single day. What do we see from here? Alama amrinan kamai azlu. We see from here that when the area is clean, that the earlier coins have now gone; they've been swept away. Vehani achrininhu, and these new coins are other coins. So therefore, it must be that the coins that we find now are from that day, from the previous people that were walking there. Hachanami. Therefore, here too, in our case, we should assume kama azal vehana de batra hava, that the earlier objects that were left by the tenants from 2-3 months ago, those are gone. They were swept away. They were cleaned up. Vehana de batrehu. This object that you find in the wall or anywhere in the house of a house that is normally rented belongs to the last tenant. Well, so why does the Mishnah rule that the finder can keep the object that he found? You should just give it to the tenant. So the Gemara answers, Amar Rish Lakish. Rish Lakish says, Mishum bar kapara, kegon she'asao pundak lishlosha Yisrael. Our Mishnah refers to a case where the owner made the house into a hotel, into an inn, for 3 Jews at once. And therefore, he doesn't really know who the one is that lost it. So he rented the lodging to 3 Jews at the same time. So in this case, even if we must assume the object to have belonged to one of the last 3 tenants, the finder can keep it. Since the person who lost the object had rented lodging space with 2 others in the hotel, he doesn't know from which one to claim the object. So therefore, he gives up hope immediately. And although, again, it says 3 Jews, it's really even 3 non-Jews. It makes no difference, but that's what it is. So therefore, it's unclear which the item belonged to, so the owner despairs of the recovery, he gives up hope, and therefore the finder can keep it.